weekly Dow Jones analysis, mathematical technical analysis, not the standard technical analysis that everyone uses in these kind of indicators here. That's the standard public indicators. The SMF platform dissects the mathematical movements. Excuse me. However, I populated the lines. I'm going to pull down this platform, which belongs to the SMF MMTs. We are coming up, MMTs, on a major area of resistance level. I'm going to populate the weekly format. You can see all the gauges moving and everything, compiling all your data. So basically, we are elevated right up below the last highs at this resistance level. The Dow Jones weekly breakout happened on December 1, 2 and maintained the 3. It came off of the 1129 bottom. The number that I'm giving you now is once again 11,256. The close on the Dow was well above that previous weekly chart that we did last week. We said that we had to get a closing price above the 11.8 2010 reversal here, where we made a triple weekly delta bottom price action in the SMF platform, 100% accurate to these lines that are automatically calculated. Basically, we have closed above it, and this half bar action here is going to be 11,099. This is the week out breakout, the week out, the forward-looking week out versus the previous week's bar. That's this bar right here. Is that we made that bottom, we've come up toward that top. If we don't take it out and consolidate the majority of the high of the move, we're susceptible to a weekly reversal. Not only that, MMTs, the VXN, the fear indicators are extremely low at complacent levels. We are range bound. If there's anything bad about the tax codes, anything economically that they don't like, we could easily have a reversal. So as long as I maintain a closing price above 11,099, and we're at 11,382 closing price, up 0.17% on Friday's last part of this weekly move was Friday on 12/3. So this weekly breakout move occurs on the 29th, on the when they were doing all the selling on the 29th and 30th. You can see how they were buying up here. Then we broke higher. We're going to see what that Dow is made of. If I start to even crack back below that 1199 on the S&P, I'm going to give it a higher mark, because we can go in here and we'll find out what these price levels are, MMTs. And basically on the Dow right now, there are certain numbers that we're going to really be monitoring on this Dow. And what I want people to understand is if we don't break above this line up here, that resistance line, and we start to fade back and we don't hold half of the breakout weekly bar, then we could have a reversal. We'll use the daily, the 60-minute, 15-minute, and the 3-minute charts to guide us through the transactions of the buyers and the sellers that are engaging in the Dow Jones. This is a weekly Dow Jones. There are lots of things that are going to occur in the following weeks in this particular longer-term weekly breakout 3-week reversal. And we started to come back up. We took out this bar right here. This was the big bullish bar that we took out at 11,129. We broke above half of that SMF weekly price action. We broke above this bar here, 11,291, and we took it out real good, and we broke above this 11,256. This half bar here was 11,134. So basically what I'm going to tell the MMTs on the weekly chart is that we need to maintain a closing price above 11,134. And that's a couple hundred points below it. That's half of this last breakout bar to the failure 3-week reversal. And we're going to be very mindful on how to buy bear funds. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for more results. Stay tuned for the bear funds that go with the Dow. Stay tuned on how to use fear indicators, and possible bear funds and bull funds to manage your overall portfolio risk. We cover it all. MMTs, I gave the numbers out. That's the weekly analysis on the Dow Jones rally.